Welcome to Introverse.
I recently switched back to Android from the iPhone, which I absolutely hated.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm rocking again.
Okay.
Once again, I've got the Android. So
There you go. I can see when you're typing.
yes.
I also
Well, you
have
know,
an
I can
Android.
see when iPhone users are typing now as
Really?
well.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, they've done some because everybody's using Google Messages, even on the
Yeah.
iPhone, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
that's what it is.
Makes
and
sense.
so, because Google's the only one that has the new security in their
Yeah.
messaging app.
Yeah.
What is it? RCP? What is it called? RCS messaging instead of SMS. So it's supposed to be more secure. Of course, it's Google, so who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
It's probably them peeking under our skirts
Oh, for sure.
under the guise of it's more secure.
Yeah.
It's all for
What
your
bothers
benefit.
me, like, we all know they're listening to our phones. You just know that.
Absolutely.
But now that you have your Google accounts connected everywhere,
yes.
I'll be on my computer at work, and it's not even Google. I'll open up, what's the non-Google browser?
I use Brave,
Whatever,
DuckDuckGo,
not Chrome, right? And
Firefox,
no, I don't know. Forget it. Internet Explorer.
Internet Explorer. Who uses it?
I don't know the name. It's not important.
No. It's not.
It's
I know
not
what you're talking
important.
about. It's the Microsoft one. It's
the Microsoft
Edge.
one.
Microsoft Edge.
It's Edge. And whenever it pops up, it's got like news feeds everywhere.
Yes.
It's all clickbait, whatever. But I can be talking to something like the night before on my phone, and the next day at work, when I open up that browser, boom, ads for anything I've talked about.
Yeah. You know what freaks
anything
me?
related.
You know what freaks me out about the phones listening to us is me yelling in the car
Oh yeah,
because I got my phone.
Yeah.
And I'm yelling at people in traffic as I do in the morning,
Yeah.
like on the way. I mean, I'm a freaking savage in the morning when I'm on my way to work. Like if somebody cuts out in front of me, or like, I'm just like, I'm screaming expletives at them, and then all of a sudden, like it pops into my head, my phone's right there. I bet they just fucking recorded that, and it's going to pop up in a lawsuit later when
your abusive white male. Got you, dude. Got you.
It's so like I don't
What
like
if they
being,
put you away in jail? They can't listen to you anymore.
Yeah, well,
So
yeah, that's probably the only place. Oh no, because they got microphones in the cells. You know they do. Come on.
I'm sure.
I mean, if they're listening to us in our homes, they're listening to the prisoners.
Yeah, but the prisoners can't buy anything. It's all about buying stuff.
That's true.
It's all about getting your money.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I mean, they can trade with cigarettes for shit in prison, but
Yeah.
it's not the
Low
same.
jobs.
Amazon doesn't
That's
care
currency. But it's hard to transfer it to Amazon.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of scary with the.
We live in the future now of
It's definitely getting there, right?
things that were in movies and books are all coming true.
Yes.
A lot of it.
Have you seen the flying helicopter car?
Yeah, they're
truck,
awesome.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's like a single person in a
It's
drone.
like a drone. Yeah, it's like a
It's
drone.
a
for
drone
person.
big enough to fit a
Yeah.
person, is what it is.
Yeah, I want one of those.
But they look pretty sweet. Like
Yeah.
that
looks cool.
I got again with the heights. I don't know if I would be comfortable.
No, but we could fly like 3 feet off the ground, man. Because I am not good with heights either. But you could fly it like a speeder bike on Return of the Jedi.
That's exactly it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Oh, I know.
Fly
what
it
you're
like a
talking
hover
about.
car.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what we need. The speeder bike from Return of the Jedi.
It's one of my favorite Star Wars vehicles.
It is, and I haven't seen the scene in a while because it was all green
scene.
screen and blue screen
it's
or
a good
whatever. But I
scene,
think
good scene.
it's edited very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it's cut quickly enough that it's like, okay, that's kind of fake, but then they cut to like a real shot,
Right.
and it brings you back. Yeah,
they do good.
It's well done. Good. It's well done. This was hilarious because I was at the gas pump. I don't know, last week, I guess. I was filling up.
Okay.
And almost every time when I have to hold the pump, like every once in a while you go to pump gas and
you lock it.
The little lock doesn't work.
Oh, God, I hate that.
And so you have to sit, because remember, there used to be no lock back in the day. I remember when there was no lock and you had to just hold it the whole time. You had to sit there no matter
what. Yeah.
Right. The other thing is that I didn't have any money back in the day, and you had to hold... You had to watch the counter, to make sure you didn't go over how much. You were pumping
first,
right?
And then you would go pay,
right? Because you didn't know
it was just a free for all.
What the total would be. Because you didn't want to go and tell her. Because sometimes they would go and say, "Oh, I want to put $10."
Right.
And they would put $10, but whenever they do it, the pump slows down for that whole last dollar, and you don't get a freaking gallon.
Oh.
It's like a drip.
Yeah.
It slows to a drip. And the thing is like, tick, 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 and you're like, oh my God, this is never going to finish.
Just breathe in the fumes.
Just breathing in the fumes. And so when dude, I don't know, you probably remember this, the Jerry Seinfeld American Express commercial.
Oh.
Where he is at the gas pump. You don't remember that? You have to remember this.
I don't remember that.
It's a Jerry Seinfeld gas pump commercial. And he's at the pump, and he's putting gas in his convertible or whatever, and he's like holding it. He's holding the thing, and everybody's like watching him because the meter's going up, and because he says something about the perfect pump, the most important thing, like the perfect pump.
That was a thing. It's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, no, it's not. No one gives a shit.
Pump. Yeah.
Oh, it went 7 cents over. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So he's holding the pump, and then he lets it go at the exact moment, and it's exactly $40 or whatever the total was, and they're all like, "Oh!"
Yeah,
and he's like,
the perfect pump,
and then he presses it again and adds like 7 cents.
Yeah,
and they're all like, "Wow, you ruined it!" And he's like, and then he takes out his American Express card.
Wow, what a good commercial!
Scans it on the pump, and the world has never been the same since.
But think about that commercial and apply it to what we were talking about with XRP.
Yeah.
Because people didn't think that was going to be a thing.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, no. There's a lot of people against that.
I remember seeing that commercial, and my dad was like, this is the end times.
This is it. This is it. This is the Antichrist.
It's the mark of the beast.
Jerry Seinfeld is the Antichrist. There he is. I knew it. He's Jewish. I knew that the Antichrist was going to be a Jew.
It was.
No, mine too. It was.
Yes, they were like, you were using credit cards at the gas station. That's the mark of the beast.
This is it. This is it.
It's the mark of the beast.
One world government.
Yep, it's on the way. It's on the way.
Which actually has the same vibe.
No, it's true. It does. Because if you think about it, if there is a cryptocurrency that sort of takes over.
Right, one world currency. Hello.
No, they thought about that. They thought that, though, when the euro came out. That was also, that's it. This is it.
This is it. That's it. We knew it. The barcodes were first. Now the euro. Yeah, barcodes were, that was big with my parents. So barcodes, they're going to tattoo a barcode on your forehead.
That's it.
Bleep.
It's going to be a barcode. And they're going to scan you. You're going to have to wipe your head against the the cashier's thing.
It's in a guillotine.
Yeah.
You put your head down, and if it doesn't beep, whoosh.
Have we talked about that already? That they showed us those movies in school when we were like fifth grade.
It's so traumatizing.
They showed us.
I'm still traumatized.
Revelation movies of people getting their heads chopped off and giant scorpion-tailed.
I remember waking up in the morning and my parents weren't inside. Like maybe they went outside or something, and oh my God, I've been left behind.
Thief in the night.
What did I do? I've been praying every night. Why was I left?
You're a bad kid. That's all there is to it.
Fear tactics, man.
Fear tactics. Yeah. Well, that was a show, right? Fear Tactics? Wasn't that That sounds like a TV show. It was different from the Joe Rogan show.
Yeah. His was Fear Factor.
Fear Factor.
Yeah.
But I want to say they had a sort of copycat show called Fear Tactics.
Yeah, because Fear Factor was extremely popular.
It was very popular, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to watch it all the time.
Oh, they eat all the gross stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, eating drinking donkey semen. Yeah,
that's what just canceled the show.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah,
and quite honestly, is it really donkey semen? Like, how did they get that much donkey semen? Like, what are you doing,
dude? You ever jacked off a donkey? It's a lot of semen.
No,
you only got to do it once. It's a lot. Yeah. You get a cupful. You get a cupful.
Donkey.
You get a cupful out of
you
one.
Get one donkey.
One
you
load.
Get enough for the whole.
One donkey load's enough, dude. It'll fill you up.
One donkey for the whole Fear Factor team. Like that's all we needed was one donkey.
So messed up. Who was the executive? Like it. You know, it has to go through levels of approvals, right?
I don't know. I don't know how you get to that point, but that's what they did, and people did it. For money.
Not even a lot of money.
Not even that much.
No.
Just,
That's why I like Mr. Beast. Because all these TV shows, they have their cash prizes are not a lot of money.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast gives out legit.
Well, he's got that show where he gives out, $10 million or something crazy?
Yeah, on Amazon. I haven't seen.
I never watched that
one out. I don't really watch his stuff. I just, you see things here and there. And he was on.
I don't think I ever
one
watched
of the podcasts. He was
on a podcast
with that crew, and he was just telling his story. When he was like a teenager, making stupid YouTube videos, and they sucked.
Mm-hmm.
But he kept doing it because he loved it.
Right.
Like what we do with this, and by the time he was 18, still nothing. Nothing hit. So that's 5 or 6 years he's been doing it.
Yeah,
and just not giving up, and then he went to college, his mom was paying or whatever, and was basically failing out of college. And he was like, this is it. I have to. His do or die time. And I think he had a video that kind of went viral or something, made a little money.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of blowing it, he just kept reinvesting. And that's all he's doing is just boom, 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 boom,
Right. Because a lot of his success has come from wacky stunts and which require money. Like you have to buy however many.
He takes that money, does something big again, boom, million views, boom, 2 million views,
Yeah.
So good for him.
That's why they call him Crohn's as well. Really?
I think you told me that, dude. You did tell me that.
Did I tell you that?
I think so.
I mean, I tell you a lot of people have Crohn's. I'm just making that shit up. I don't know.
Probably. Because I was like, we should reach out.
I'm just trying to get you to talk to more people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come out of your shell.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast. Yeah, I never got into his channel, man. I don't.
I mean, we're a little old.
We are beyond, but he's getting up there. Like, it's kind of weird when you've made your success on something very childish.
Yeah.
And then you're approaching even 30.
Right.
And you're still filling up swimming pools with ping pong balls.
Yeah. Jello or whatever
the fuck. He does all kinds of shit. But it's I feel like that's why he's switching over to sort of the game show on Amazon. It seems it's still childish in a way, but it's okay, but this is legitimate. This is it's a game show.
The evolution of what he's,
Right. We can do crazy shit because it's a game show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty cool business model.
Yeah.
Young guy.
Oh, I always think, man, I started a YouTube channel way back in the early 2000s, not long after YouTube came out. I was doing a movie review thing. I did 2 episodes and I quit.
Yeah.
And to this day, I'm because it was a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. I was fuck, I ain't got time to do this shit. This is going to take forever. But if I had stuck with it, dude, I could be at least have 200 people following me.
30 viewers, right?
Yeah, at least 30 views, and No, but
I mean,
seriously,
over the process of years, it's going to grow.
Exactly. Realistically, if you just stay consistent with something, almost no matter what, it's gonna incrementally.
Because you're gonna end up have something that hits.
Yes.
I mean, we've seen it with, shorts or whatever. And we're like, oh my God, how did this get 2,000 views?
Right.
Which isn't a lot to some people, but it's a lot to us.
But to us, it is very...
To us, it's a lot. Introverts, we don't want anyone watching this.
No, we don't. We really want as few people listening as possible.
Yeah, I'm hoping no one watches it.
That's the true goal of an Introverts podcast, is we want no one... It's really just done for our own enjoyment.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how it works.
So yeah, eventually they hit and you pick up more and more and snowballs. Especially you got good.
I still beat myself up, and I'm like, if I had only, even if I just did one a month.
Yeah.
If I had kept consistently, I could have thousands of people following me right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because dude, there's movie reviewers that have been doing it for years. They're not that great. I watch them, but they've got thousands and thousands of people following them because they've been doing it for like 15 years.
Yeah. They also know the little tricks that they've picked up along the way, and I hate the social media side of it.
I do as well.
Really despise it.
Yeah,
I kind of like that we're focusing on YouTube now.
I am. I don't know if you've noticed, but we have sort of backed off of Instagram.
Yeah.
For our 9 listeners, and
but I'll tell you what, since we've backed off of Instagram, I have had several people tell me, "Did y'all stop doing the podcast?"
Really?
Because they don't listen to the podcast; they watch the shorts.
Just watching the shorts. They just
watch the shorts. Yeah.
Interesting.
Something to think about. Yeah.
Well, maybe tell them this is our YouTube channel, and the shorts are also on YouTube.
Yeah. Wow.
And we did have one recently.
Yeah. One with Micah did really well.
One with Micah went, I think it's at 1,300, 1,400 right now. So
yeah, he's going to come back.
Yeah, he better. No, he did a good job. He was,
Yep.
I mean, yes, he was very lubed up.
Yeah, he was.
He juiced himself.
But for the first time, it
can be daunting, man. You gotta get over those initial nerves to.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that we're definitely getting better at this because I'm editing it, and we both say like a lot. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah. I've been saying dude a lot in the past few.
It's very Valley Girlish of us, but
yeah.
Like,
the past 3 or 4, I've been saying dude a lot. And it's like, oh my God, Brent, shut up.
If I see that you or I say like more than 3 times in a sentence, I will try to cut one of them out at least. like dude.
Like dude.
Like just wait. Like getting a Bill and Ted flashback.
I don't think I talk like that in real life, but I don't know. You're not paying attention when I'm interacting with people.
Because that's another thing.
This is a forced conversation we're doing, but me and you being friends, it's a little easier.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like it starts off forced, and then if you get into a group...
See, that was a proper use of the word like. I feel like it's starts off forced. So I think you're okay on that one.
I don't know if I was.
Well, how else would you word that? I feel it's just take it out. I feel it starts off.
Yeah, you could take like out there. I feel it starts off.
I feel it starts off forced.
I feel like it starts off like a little rough.
But and that's that thing with public speaking too. Like there you go. There's one. Is taking out those what do they call them? They're like I did it again. Useless words.
It's not. There's a word for the useless words.
Mm-hmm.
Filler. I can't think of it right now, but I know what you're talking about. There's a word for it. All the ums and uhs and
the ums, uhs.
It's when you're trying to think of what to say,
right?
And your brain knows you're being recorded, so you're filling in the gaps.
That's it. Yep.
I can't quite think of what it is yet, so I'm going to use
It's verisimilitude.
It's yes, but I feel sometimes a little bit of that shit in there is
it's okay.
not.
It's human.
Yes, it makes it seem a little less
Scripted. Maybe.
Scripted. Because
now
believe
I'm
me,
super focused, man.
this is not scripted at all.
It's not. I'm super focused though, and not saying like it's uncomfortable.
I'm thinking that too.
Yeah.
And it's difficult. But
it's difficult.
We have not said that word.
That word. We need to do like a Pee-wee's Playhouse type thing where he did the word of the day. You remember that?
Yeah.
And anytime someone would say the word, the whole house would like go crazy.
Yeah.
Screaming.
Yeah. Damn it. It's like what is that? A security blanket. The word like is a security blanket.
Yeah. Yeah. Why like though? As humans, why did English speaking humans, why did we pick that word?
But does everyone say that word?
It's a common thing.
I think it's common, but does everyone say it that way? I know it started with the Valley Girl, right?
I don't know if it started with it, but it was definitely highlighted.
It was highlighted. And because Bill and Ted, did they say like? I don't think they did.
I don't think so.
I'm thinking they were. I don't know. I don't think they said
Most
like.
Excellent.
I don't know. Regardless,
it's a.
We say it a lot. We need to stop doing it.
Yep.
And I think it just comes with.
I've never even noticed it till now. You say it. So now I'm going to go back and listen to all 52 episodes. If you go back and listen to
any episode, you will hear more likes.
Dang. Which is ironic because we don't get a whole lot of likes.
We don't get a whole lot of likes. On the episodes. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's an impulse reaction to the fact that we're not getting social media likes, and so we're inserting them into the speech.
Right.
I think it's
maybe that's just what we're meant to be as humans, like me and you.
Valley Girls?
No.
Coping mechanisms.
Like through high school and middle school, not a lot of people liked us.
What are you talking about, man?
As adults, we're not getting a whole lot of likes still.
Well, look, we didn't have a lot of people in the school to like us. In all fairness,
that doesn't help me feel better now. There's
a
whole lot of people on the internet.
Here's the thing. If we had gone to a public school,
we would have had a community.
We would have had a community of dorks.
People.
Who all liked MacGyver.
Right. Yeah.
We would have probably had a freaking MacGyver club, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, who's going to be Murdoch this week?
Right. Yeah.
I was Murdoch last week.
No, you weren't. You were Terry Hatcher last week. Shut up.
You were Penny Parker, damn it.
Yeah. Well, someone had to be Penny. Y'all always make me be Penny.
What the hell was going on in that club?
I know, right?
Damn.
Well, you've got the softest lips. Of course, you're going to be Penny. And it's all dudes. It's all dudes.
We all had Swiss Army knives.
Yeah.
That once the principal discovered it, then that was outlawed. Like, you can't bring.
Like, who's picking their teeth with the toothpick and a Swiss Army knife?
Well, that's a good point.
Who is doing that? Who's cleaning out their teeth with the little toothpick?
Hey, if you're
and then
lost
sliding
in the woods,
it back in.
If you're lost in the woods,
like, man, that jerky really did a number.
Exactly. It'll happen where you need the toothpick and you can't find a branch.
I've had the tweezers come in handy. Work.
Yes.
Pull those bad boys out, get that splinter out.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of splinters, we were just talking about, I was editing the episode with you talking about how soft your hands were. And
they're not actually soft. I got calluses, just to let y'all know. That was just for the episode.
Oh, okay. Now.
Yeah. I've got man hands.
Okay. He's been working out, guys, since that episode. That was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Things have developed. The calluses have developed.
The calluses are developing.
I actually missed a week of hanging from my bar and doing pull-ups and stuff because I was in Hawaii. And so, my calluses were getting a little...
Actually, I haven't been in the gym this week either. I've been sick.
Oh, really? Well, that's been going around.
I got sick like with a cold or something. And then, it passed. It was not fun. It passed.
Dude, I get sick at the drop of a hat now.
This week, I think because my, even though I had the surgery, I still have Crohn's technically.
Right.
Because it's immune. It's just in you.
Right.
So I think that was part of it after. Was my body was just worn down. And that's what I'm dealing with this week.
Dude, I'm still trying to get over the jet lag of the hours.
Flying back is worse.
The time shift. Yeah. And then because you didn't get the right amount of sleep that first day, it throws off the whole week. And so now it's like, it's the opposite. Normally, Holly would be wanting to go to bed at 8:30.
Oh, so she's up.
And I'm staying up till 10, but our clocks got swapped. And so I'm the one that is feeling, I'm dozing off while we're watching TV, and she's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and she's like, let's go to the park. And I'm like, it's dark. Why are we going to the park?
Yeah.
We don't even have a park, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. So what else is up?
The Seinfeld American Express commercial. I should have had that queued up to play.
Yeah, that would have been good. You could slide it in there.
So I pull into this gas station. Oh, classic oversqueeze. Watch this. Release the hounds. You like jazz? Perfect pump. Yes.
2037.
Oh! Even at the gas station, you can do more with the American Express card. Keep the change!
But yeah, that was a huge deal, man. Pay at the pump.
Pay at the pump. I'm telling you.
Pay at the pump. It seems like it's, again, like XRP. Mm-hmm. This is a weird thing, this cryptocurrency, whatever the hell.
Yep. I was against crypto.
Yeah.
Until recently.
I kind of was too. I thought it was all...
I was like, y'all just wait. You can put your money in there.
It's all going to come crashing
Why do you think no one knows who made Bitcoin? It's a big secret. And then they're going to pull the rug. It's, a big rug pull. And
that shit's worth $80,000 right now.
A pop.
A pop.
109 or 110.
Can you imagine if you had 100 Bitcoin?
Just 100.
Just 100.
I had the chance with Bitcoin, dude. I had a guy I worked with. He was a smart guy. He was an engineer. Software engineer. And he was like mining it and everything. And he would talk about it every day.
That was weird. The mining of it? That was so weird. Where you just had to have a graphics card freaking...
It was less than 1,000. It was probably a couple hundred a piece at the time. Dude.
And now it's worth $80,000. I mean, it dropped to $60,000 a few weeks back, but it's back up to 80.
It's at 90 today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's up there.
That's crazy.
But dude, one last thing.
Yes.
So, I tried carnivore diet.
Okay.
We had a podcast of like one of our first ones, and I was like, all against it. But I'm so tired of my current diet. And like, let me try something else. Because everyone swears by it.
Yeah. A lot of people do.
And it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't. Like my brain fog gone. My energy levels, no spikes, no falling asleep at work, just steady energy. It was fantastic. Eating bacon and eggs for breakfast with cheese and ribeyes and all this fatty meat.
Did you crash?
And then what happened? My joints started hurting. Like arthritis type pains. I'm like, oh, well, this is not good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me take a break from it for a week. Sure enough, boom, pains went away. I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's just a coincidence, because I'm very hard-headed.
Yes, because you were feeling really great.
I loved it.
Otherwise.
I loved how I felt.
Yes.
Just the mental aspect of it. I loved it. And then, so I'm like, let me try it again. All right. And then what started happening, I got a zit. Like I started getting the pains again, but then I got a zit on my back. So this was this week. This is probably why I didn't feel good this week either. So I got off of it again, like a couple days ago. Went back to my regular diet. Robi, this zit on my back, and it's like you can't reach it, no matter what.
It's right in the center.
Right in the center. Like there's no. I thought I pulled it's so big. I thought I pulled a muscle in my back. I thought it was a muscle.
Wow.
Like, oh, what is this? Like, oh, this muscle must be sore or something. Like, this is weird. Like, I must have like overdid it at the gym.
Oh, no.
For like a day I was like that. Like, oh man, this is so. And then like on the sofa, I'm like, oh, I can like feel it. Like I feel the muscle. Not a muscle, dude. To call it a zit is an understatement. It's like an abscess.
It's like a cyst.
And I'm pretty sure it's from the diet because it's just so much grease and fat and all this stuff.
Well, I think what you're supposed to do with the carnivore is eat lean meat, right?
No, fatty meat.
Because I heard Rogan was talking about it, and he eats like his bison and stuff, like the
fatty parts of it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that doesn't.
No, trust me, I did all my research ahead of time.
Okay.
Because your body's got to burn either fat or sugar, and you're not getting sugar, so you got to burn fat.
Right. So did you eat like fruits at all?
No,
for
nothing.
The sugar?
Nothing.
Because I feel like maybe if you tried the carnivore, but then with the sugar,
do a hybrid, yeah,
and do like a hybrid.
Yeah, but yeah, so like this ginormous monster is still there, dude. Like,
I don't want to see it.
It's like a person, like on my back. I'm waiting to be like at work and just feel like wetness, like running down. Like, oh, there it went. Brent gave birth. Pop. His water broke.
Like, wow.
Bruh. Then I had like one on my shoulder too. This is not normal for me. And the little one on my shoulder, and it feels similar, right? Like that under the skin type.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like cystic acne.
Yeah, it's a cyst. Yeah, it hurts. Like this thing.
Wow.
Yeah, so I knew I'm not doing that stupid diet.
I used to get that. Well, but that's the problem is that there are benefits to it.
Yeah,
I feel like the important thing is finding the balance between.
Yeah. I'm not about balance. I'm about all or nothing.
Yes, you're
That's
very
my problem.
You get very dedicated and
very
focused
dedicated
on things and yeah.
Too much sometimes.
A little bit, yeah. Everything in moderation, and then you'll have a happy life. Is that the saying? I think that's the saying.
I don't know. I think it was marry an ugly wife. Have a happy life.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I failed in that regard, but
you got lucky, man.
Yeah. All right, dude.
Yep. Good game.
Good game. We did it. Thanks for listening to the Introverse. New episodes every Monday, wherever the podcasts roam. Catch us on our YouTube channel at Introverse Pod. The Introverse is a part of the Introverse Podcast Network.